it's John being dive bombed by deer flies in the chestnut orchard at Asbury Woods in Erie, Pennsylvania. I've shown this before on previous orchards. This is a much older orchard. I'll show you some of the trees. They have a lot of blight here, but they have some of the early American-Chinese hybrids. So the trees are a lot Chinese, but they have some American characteristics, so they do suffer from blight, but they're much more mature. It's more of a grove. Many of them are surviving stump sprouts. So you can see, compared to my tree, lots of burrs. Much bigger tree. Let's look at the bark. So this is right off the path from where you park. Real easy parking, it's free. But you can see this is lots of old dead, injured, and yet still just a tenacious tree, despite having woodpecker holes in it. This tree, those are still alive and producing. So really a tree that's a survivor. But then more trees, you see that one has more of a vertical single sprout, much taller. This is what hopefully my orchard will look like in many years. This one approaches, there's two walking paths to this, and you go into regular hardwoods there, but you can see there's a tree here that has competed against the other trees, and again has some of that American form. It's very tall, and it's competing with a maple there. It's right up in its canopy. That's a maple. This is a chestnut. Again, a lot more American genetics in these trees, although the leaves look definitely Chinese. That's the tree, the waxy, kind of a more ovoid, not that real long shape, but again, I think this orchard is maybe from 1940s. Got some squirrels running through here. You see, we had a pretty big storm here recently. Lost a branch here. Look at this tree. You can see the top blew out of this, but then the top blew out of that one too. Really high winds the other day. So I'm gonna say that was the problem that led to this coming down. Let's see if there was any production on this one. So this was at the top of that tree, but I don't see, oh, I see some burrs. Just a unique thing is a more mature chestnut orchard in Northwest PA. You can see there was a heavy blossom. That's all the blossoms that have fallen on the floor here. They do have the weevil here on these trees. So thought it'd be interesting for you to look at an orchard that is many, many, many moons down the road from where I am. That looks like a mushroom you wouldn't want to mess with. Pretty cool looking though. Looking down the rows of trees. Just wanted to show you Asbury Woods, Erie, Pennsylvania. Nice little park to walk through. Right behind, if you come into the parking lot to where the nature center is, park any of the spots on the left, you are facing the orchard, but you may have to walk up towards the center and then curve there's a ditch. You curve to the left. Once you get past that, there should be a little bit of a map there. Oh, it's interesting here. Got some bees. Beehives here. Maybe they're making some chestnut honey. Usually I'm not an expert beekeeper, but from what I've been told, when they do this, it's because it's warm and they're bearding the hive. If any of you know more about hives, you can let me know. But we talked about the location. If you're ever in the area and you want to see a more mature chestnut orchard that is mowed and maintained but not sprayed for weevils, Asbury Woods would be a good place to go. Really nice walks, really mature forest. Other than this, really mature woods, really good trails and parks. If you're up to visit Presque Isle, which is beautiful, has all sorts of beaches, swing over to Asbury Woods one afternoon when it's hot, and you'll be able to see some beautiful trees, hardwoods, walk through a nice shaded canopy if it's hot out, and then swing by an older chestnut orchard. This is the beautiful nature center. They have lots of educational programs. Check out this information center. Look at the roof. Pretty unique. And here's the parking lot. This is the left side as you pull in. If you pull in, groundhog running there. If you walk up towards the center to that paved lot and then curl around this building called the Craft Workshop, if you curl around that, there's paths headed directly left. That will get you to the chestnuts. Hope you enjoyed. Quick little walk through late July old chestnut orchard, Asbury Woods.